Today's episode and this road trip were made possible by DistroVid. DistroVid is the new music video distribution service from the makers of DistroKid. Just like DistroKid, DistroVid makes it insanely easy and convenient to get your music videos uploaded and out with the world. Once you sign up for an account, you can enter all the basic information, upload your video, and get it out to the world all in the time it takes to make a pretty mediocre deli sandwich. With DistroVid, you'll get unlimited video uploads, keep 100% of your earnings from sales or streams, and it includes support for high-definition 4K videos, custom thumbnails, and more. Whether you're an artist looking to release your next music video, a label getting videos out for your acts, or a video producer or VJ looking to offer video distribution services for your clients, DistroVid makes it easy and possible all in just a few clicks. For more information on DistroVid, you can check out the link down in the description, and if you've got some new music to share, you can use my affiliate link to get 7% off of DistroKid and help support the channel in the process. A very big thank you to DistroKid and DistroVid for making this video possible. Howdy doody, buckaroonies. We live in a weird time that I'm not actually sure humans were ever meant for. With the rise of platforms like Spotify, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and pretty much everything else, it's sometimes hard to not feel like everything you do has to be engineered for an algorithm, especially if you want it to find success. And I think because of that, it's easier to lose sight of maybe the most important thing of all. But I think that's a problem we can solve right now with just 7 words and 1 question.
So I've got a question, and I want answers, damn it. So buckle up, buckadoodle-doos, because it's road trip time.
We are heading up to KnobCon, a synthesizer convention held just outside of Chicago, Illinois. I want to meet the people that make the gear, I want to meet the people that sell the gear, the musicians that use the gear, and the people that love the gear to get an answer to 1 question. Why do you do what you do?
I do it because I love sound and music in general, and I really enjoy working with people. Just the combination of all those things, like just being able to create sound and music that people enjoy and want to dance and just kind of kick back and listen to, but also like working with somebody and then just having that opportunity to learn how to patch something different or just do something differently. Like, it just keeps moving me forward, I think.
So my goal with musical instruments is to make sure that I make something that changes the way that people think about making music. Buchla and Wired did that for me, and there's been a few other synthesizers that have done that in the past, but those 2 are the ones that stick out the most, and so I wanted to do that. I wanted to make something eventually that I would like someone to buy something that I make, and then it changed the way they make music and their relationship to what comes out of it.
It's just a love of music making and the products. I want to make instruments. I'm always fascinated by what other people do with my products and how they use them and get really interesting musical ideas and sound ideas out of them. And it just gets me out of bed in the morning. I just want to get to my desk and create new stuff and make new noises and just have fun.
We often hit these plateaus in both music and music technology especially, where you get a bunch of 909s, 808s, filters, things that have been done before, clones. Roots of modular are experimental. That experimentalism is about a forward-looking vision of music that is impossible but we're making possible. My approach is really to try and come up with new circuits, try and come up with new modules, but especially new concepts of how to think about sound and music that can enable us as musicians to really move forward into the future.
I feel like for the first half of my life, I was pretty much only interested in making myself happy, and creating things was how I felt happy, but it was also pretty selfish. And at some point in like 2012, I opened a music school, and I started by proxy helping other people, and then that made me even more happy. And then that probably is what led to me sticking to my YouTube channel and getting into scientific research and things like that. And even being here at KnobCon is that seeing other people be happy through creating is ultimately what makes me happy, and I guess feel good about myself in the process.
It's really fun. We make stuff that's really unique, and when you get to create something like this and use it yourself and hear other people using it, there's just nothing like that feeling. It's really amazing.
I can't help myself. I think inside I'm basically a maker. I guess that's the word these days. And I just love the idea of getting my hands around something, whether it's hardware or software, and making something that actually does something that makes my life better. Typically, Daryl and I, my business partner, make stuff for us, But we're fortunate enough that we have an insight that those things that we make for us also translate to things that other people want. And that's what gets us going every day, is that we make stuff for us and that we know other people want it, and it helps them be artists and make and be creative. And so that's what we do.
I think it's just the pursuit of learning or knowledge, and then sharing it, getting people to do cool stuff so it'll inspire me to do cool stuff. Easy.
My passion in instrument design is creating the tools that are the interface between a musician and their source of creativity and their ability to express that in the world. It's such a privilege and an honor and an inspiration to be at that interface and work to make that expression more smooth, more transparent, to give people wings to express themselves creatively, and designing tools that do that better and in new and exciting and inspiring ways. That's what keeps me doing this, and when I feel like I'm succeeding at that, that's when I'm like, yes, this is my purpose, this is my passion, this is awesome. If I can be living in that place, then I love what I'm doing with my life.
Because I love it. Because if not, like, my soul would wither up and die. You have to do what you love. You can't chase somebody else's dream. I spent a lot of my life, like, you know, going to college for something that I didn't enjoy, trying to chase, like, a good, stable job. But, like, it doesn't matter how much you make. If you're not happy doing what you're doing, like, there's no point. Following your dream is really scary. That's why very few people do it. Basically, I do it because I love it. And, you know, I don't want to do anything else, so that's about it.
I don't want to spend 8 hours talking about something I don't care about. I've had so much fun making music with the things that I've worked with that I'm just really grateful to, like, be able to do that and share it with other people. I want to share with people gear that I think actually helps them make music, because I've been in positions where I've gotten gear fever and wasted so much of my time not making music and, like, trying to get the next new thing. It isn't fulfilling ultimately. I look back on maybe a year of my life where I'm like, oh my God, I didn't make any music, and that makes me sad. So I want to show people things that will help them make music ultimately.
It comes down to the same way I always open every video. It's because I love gear. And because I love this stuff, and I'm passionate about the engineering, I'm passionate about the design, and what it lets people do, which is make music and connect with each other. I want to enable that creativity for other people as much as I can. So if that's fixing gear so it lives another 20 years, I'm very, very proud of that. If it's talking about some concept that helped somebody make music better or in a different way, I'm really, really proud of that too. So it's all enabling creativity for other people is like my big main motivator for loving this stuff. How's that?
Beautiful. Excellent. Whether you're an artist, a musician, an author, a cinematographer, a small business owner, a baker, or whatever it is that you do, I think these conversations and these questions surrounding things like intent and purpose, and maybe more importantly, mental health, are certainly conversations worth having and questions worth answering. And I think these are things I would love to explore more on the channel in the future, because I think these are important things to talk about. With that, a big thank you to DistroVid for making this road trip and this video possible. A huge thank you to everyone who participated in this video. It was really awesome to have these discussions with everyone. And of course, an extra special thank you to everyone who came and saw me at KnobCon. It was so cool to meet everybody. It's always really an awesome thing for me to meet the people on the other side of the screen, and especially when I get to have a real actual conversation with them. With that, I guess we're done here. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something. And as always, I hope this inspires you to get out there and make something awesome.